If you made your way to this video somehow, either by clicking the links on the side of the screen or by somebody sent you a link or you were looking around for information on Tai Chi, chances are you've seen some people doing this like flowy meditative movement somewhere during the day in a park somewhere, or you saw it on a video, or a friend told you about it, or a doctor recommended it. And you're interested, you're curious, you want to start training, you want to maybe incorporate this into your life because it sounds like it could be something for you. And maybe you even want to pass it on, like you maybe have kids or friends that you're like, hey, we want to do this together. But you don't know what it is. So you got questions. What is Tai Chi and why would I do it? Well, let's take a second and answer those right now so that you can get on with your life. My name's Bob Gardner from thebraidedwarrior.com. I've been doing Tai Chi since 1996. I'm by no means the best person on the planet or the master, but I've been around the block quite a bit and trained with some amazing people. And so in that time, what I learned was the simplest way to distill it and to describe it is this. Tai Chi is a series of movements or poses done in a relaxed and gentle way with a lot of mental attention to detail and awareness that produces a feeling inside of your body that has enormous effects in a lot of areas of your life. Now, what are these areas? Okay, so some people, okay, I was a teenager when I started. So at first when I started doing Tai Chi, it was like cool. So I was going for the performance aspect of it. It was also Chinese, and so I was into Kung Fu, and so I was like doing a Chinese thing. Also, it was from martial arts, and I was like, yeah, that's right. I'm going to be a better martial artist because I'm going to zap people across the room with lightning bolts shooting out of my fingertips by doing Tai Chi. I'm going to do all kinds of stuff like this. There are other reasons why people get into Tai Chi. They get into it for social reasons. It's a fun thing to do with their friend. It relaxes them, not unlike a yoga class. Some people are into it for the spiritual journey that it can provoke, or the mindfulness that it can train in you from a Zen perspective. And some people are into it just purely for health. Their doctor recommended it, they've got a chronic condition, or they're trying to prevent a chronic condition, or something of that sort, and they're going to Tai Chi to help. And all of those are great reasons to do it. And as long as you're clear on why you're doing it, you can get good results. But I'm going to get really practical for you about one main reason that is underneath all of those and feeds them all. And that is this. What if, by doing a simple practice every day, you could deepen your experience of life and live it more fully without having to change any of your external circumstances? That, I see, is the prime benefit of Tai Chi. Because you see, your body is basically a huge antenna, getting information from outside and inside. But we've grown up learning and thinking that everything on the outside is what matters, and what's on inside doesn't really make a difference for us on our day-to-day existence unless it's broken. And so we filtered all that stuff out, which means that we're left with half the conversation. Inside and outside, neither one is right or wrong, but it's only half of the conversation. But what if you had the whole conversation? What if you could be like the person who, having done this practice, could simply go on a leisurely, very slow walk around the block? Not even fast enough to break a sweat or like to work hard or to get panting or anything like that, but come back energized, happy, full of vibrance and radiance and enthusiasm for what they're about to do next. While you're sitting on the outside going, they didn't even exercise. I don't, like, how did they change their internal feeling that quickly by doing just something so simple? That could be you, because walking is just an experience. Don't miss it. And there's pieces of that experience that we miss all the time, just like there's pieces of your experience of day-to-day work. And Tai Chi work is a way of practicing, tuning into the full experience, so that when you leave your practice and you go out into the game of life, you can play it better.